Hi, beautiful Libra. How are you? This is Mary Ellen. Thanks for stopping by my channel, Moonrise Cottage Soul Tarot. If you're new, welcome. And welcome back to all of my subscribers and loyal followers. My guides are talking to you already. So if you're new, I use the Celtic Wisdom Tarot deck. We take a look at your life, your experiences, what's on offer to you from the light workers, the light realm, the realm of magic my guides are talking about. And then we're going to take a look at your partner, what's going on with them, and what's going on in the relationship, okay? I am, as many of you know, in beautiful New Mexico. I have left my little cottage in Vermont to go out on my guides are saying a spiritual leap into the future. Woo, what's that? Oh yeah, I like that. So we'll take a look at that. The folks here in New Mexico, holy cow, people asked me through a series of polls that I did to please do another retreat in New Mexico before I leave here. So on the 29th of November, there will be a retreat in Santa Fe. There's one of those eye in the sky things up there. Click on that. It'll give you all the information you need. There are only 6 spots available. Please, if you intend to come, contact me right away. Okay, you can click on that link. You can go to my website. Look what came out for your partner. Check it out. So we're going to jump into that in a minute, okay? Let's start with you and the Judgment card. So, beautiful Libra. That's the 8 of Pentacles. You've been working on something really hard, and it's bringing shift and change, something you're trying to manifest in your life. This is the theme for my guides because the notion is, the message is, they have been working with you, with your energy in this incarnation, also on a soul level, to bring a transformation. You've literally joined with the energy and the messages of the universe. Fantastic. So that's what my guides want to speak about. And for you, Libra, it's about healing. The change that you're trying to bring is to transform something with healing energy. So this woman is a sacred healer. She comes out of the mystical realm. She's literally picking herbs and flowers to be used for healing in a specific situation. And it's a gravestone that she's kneeling at. So something that perhaps from a past life, something that's come forward into your current life, perhaps something in your current life that's causing a lot of transformation, maybe causing death and transformation type of experience. So when we think about that notion, this is somebody or some situation, literally I think confirmed. Do you see the pearl threaded? Somebody or some group of people or some family situation, maybe soulmate on some level, no matter how they show up in your life, on a sacred vision quest, tethered together with you from the distant past, from the universe, coming out of the sacred realm to join with you on a vision quest. And apparently whatever it's about, it has to do with healing. So maybe, past life stuff, who knows? Very interesting. Let's put this stuff right here so I don't forget. And I have pre-shuffled the cards, yeah. So this is the moment, beautiful Libra, where you're finally holding your destiny in your own hands. See that? The woman of skill. A new cycle's beginning. Page of Wands in this deck. Feminine energy. Do you see the energy inside that tower? My guides talk a lot about quantum physics and quantum energy. The energy has aligned now. It is within you. Very definitely. And you hold the potential in your hand to start a new cycle and to literally create your destiny, because you're holding the energy of the spool and you get to wind it around the tower of inspiration that is within you. My guys are saying that inhabits you, okay? So whatever you've been working on in this life or in a soul level, try to bring healing within. My guides keep talking about family. Within a family situation or within a love bond, the Scorpio new moon is taking care of that for you. We've just come past it. We're still under the energy. This is a prophecy card. It is the Ace of Pentacles. So I want to show you. Many of you have been following along know this. And I'm having glare. I don't know if you can see it. There's a portal there right below the moon. I see that? So when the Scorpio new moon came, it pulled us all into the deep. And a lot of mystical information Mystical transformation came forward. So this is about prophecy and destiny. That's the stone of destiny. Pardon me. It has been illuminated by this beautiful Scorpio new moon. See that? It's always different when I look at it. I'm sitting in front of a bank of windows, and so all I'm seeing is glare. See that? It is your destiny that this prophecy about healing coming forward now because of all the work you've been doing on a soul level. So it's about spiritual activation, definitely, and self-actualization because of this healing. And you now have the ability because of destiny coming forward because you've been working on it. And look, the Justice card, the balancer of harmony. To see how this person looks like they've been split open down the central meridian and resewn, coming to a place of balance, able to handle all the energy, the winds of shift and change, and just standing in your life. In a sense, surrendering to the situation, but bringing it into balance and being able to find your way. And I like that it's aligned with this because this is about a lot of shape-shifting, rapid change, sometimes unanticipated, but it is about developing into a wisdom holder, and that's the destiny that's coming forward for you because you're holding the energy of the healer who's being awakened and activated. It's your destiny. This is the sacred goddess Elena. Her job is to help seafaring vessels find their way. Look, a notion of Halloween. Okay, so the moon cycle that we're in, very powerful for you. And part of what you had to do was to go into the deep and seek out some guidance, go across into the realm of the fairies. That's what this person did. It was like a double dare. So the transition that you had in your life was related to this. You had to go deep, and we're seeing it in all these ways. Look at how that's connected to that. Going really deep into the land of the fairies. That's what this person had to do. And their goal was to prevent a tragedy because they had a vision of something, their town, their village, burning to the ground. So you had some kind of mystical vision or you have a deep concern. This is the bridge card. So this is being taken care of now because of this journey you're on, but you have to go into the land of the fairies. So go get with your spirit guides. Go to church and pray, whatever it is, however you celebrate that kind of spiritual knowing. It's time to activate it, and it's going to bring forward your destiny, okay? Because this is your energy. You're going to heal the situation. You're going to prevent a tragedy, whatever that's about. It's very interesting. Look, there's the new moon again. Wow. So that's the sacred goddess of sovereignty, and she's showing up on the level of your heart soul chakra. That is somebody who can look right through another individual in a very mystical way and determine if they have what it takes to partner up with her. And the issue is about water. So it's an ancient story, Celtic wisdom story, about a king who sent his sons out on a mission to determine who's going to be the next sovereign. In fact, my guys are saying it's like Shrek. Okay, so you know how the sacred lover in I think it was the original Shrek movie, was in disguise? She was actually a beautiful young princess disguised as a Shrek figure. That's what's going on. This is the sacred hag. She's covered with warts. She's actually a beautiful young woman. She is the queen of sovereignty. She's a sacred sovereign. And she uses an illusion, a disguise, to be able to look into the heart and soul of another person who wants to be her suitor, who wants access to the water because the young men ran out of water. Each one came across her, asked for the water. She said, yes, you have to kiss me. And of course, because it's a fairy tale, they all ran away. So one other fascinating thing to me as a reader, really invested in this deck now. Do you see the destiny about needing to go into the land of the fairies or go into the deep or go into, some mystical place to prevent a tragedy? Look at that. That's where you're going, literally into the mystical realm. In order to be able to apply love energy, bring love energy to this tragedy, whatever it is, you're going to be able to transform it because you have the ability to look straight through anything that isn't real using mystical vision. So one young man finally did get off his horse and gave her a kiss and a hug with dignity, respect, love, appreciation. And of course, the illusion dropped in that moment. That young man became the king. They married and ruled as sacred sovereigns. So this is about something, this challenge, whatever you've been working on, has to do with your soul cycle. That's why it's a vision quest, and it's threaded together with somebody else. Look at that. Astounding. So the Scorpio new moon comes, and you are being activated and brought to balance so that all your hard work over time comes to fruition. And look, not only does transformation and healing come, it brings you a new life. Coming back into this realm, straight out of the mystical realm. This is a story about a woman who gave birth, and some tomfoolery happened. Her baby was stolen. It ruined her reputation. There was an illusion going on. Eventually, the people who were responsible for that confessed, and her baby was returned, her reputation was returned, and it changed her life and it moved her forward. So my guides are talking about the dress. See the dress? Do you see how the horses are in the dress? And the key to a new life. So if your reputation for some bizarre reason has been besmirched because of something that's been going on, don't worry about it. On a soul level, you, just like this goddess, dropped the disguise and people were able to see her in all of her majestic beauty. There you are. That's the lover of devotion. It's the sacred lovers in this deck. Yeah, you had to choose your pathway on this vision quest somehow, but you stuck to what you believed in your heart. That is what brought forward the healing. And you have this mystical vision. I think people around you, if this is involved in some kind of situation that has to do with family or business or your job, you stay devoted to your mystical vision, lead from your heart, because that which you are devoted to is the pathway that you will follow, and I believe others will follow along with you because they are threaded together with you. Literally, my guides keep talking about soulmates and family systems and things like that. So look, that is the sacred grandmother. She sits suspended in her starry loom, sitting in the universe, and what she literally does is weave together the destiny of her grandchildren. That's her job. She's the Queen of Pentacles. Clearly, the Queen of Pentacles has sovereignty over her family lineage. So I think some of you have guides and ancestors that are there to help you. There's destiny coming forward in your life in some very important mystical way that may have everything to do with a love relationship that is transforming. But clearly, I think because you're threaded together, this is the destiny, the vision quest, or one of them, that you and someone else, or you in a group of people, because we see indications of groups of people here, right? Looking into the destiny of what is meant to come forward as the result of some mystical vision, mystical travel, activation. Fascinating. So let's talk about this from that perspective. Some of you, it's a love relationship, for sure. For your partner or partners, they are coming straight into the situation out of the light field. So when we see this notion of vision quest and the pearl threaded and then the light field in the arrow, it's about going straight into a goal, setting your intention and staying in the center of your intention. But they're coming out of the light field. So for those of you, this is a family situation or some kind of a group. It's very interesting. They have the intention to keep their vision clear. They're coming straight out of the light field. And there's somebody in your realm who's going to help you bring things to rights. And they're going to do it with love energy. And it's, their intention is to change the world, to bring forward that which is meant to come from the light field. And it's all about love, kind of the heights of love energy. And they're looking right at you. So you do have some sacred assistance. My guides keep talking about this family system. It's interesting because that doesn't usually happen. So, when we talk about love and the King of Cups, and maybe somebody in a leadership position in the family that is doing their best, or you've come to a sacred love relationship that loves you and supports you enough, and they see you. They have no doubt about the justice and the destiny, and that's the justice card. So they are really literally there. Their intention is to help you change the world, change your life. They are doing it in their own life. And there's the next card, Judgment. Okay? So I think you have definitely sacred assistance. This person did, this person did, this person did, that person did. The key is that you have to activate yourself and believe that it's your destiny for the healing to and the new life to come forward. Okay? Beautiful Libra. So there's what's next. That's about rest. That's hanging on to the gains that you've made. It's about taking a moment to make sure things are solid. You know, people talk about you don't want to give your love and they don't want to whatever. I don't think so, not in this reading. It's about bringing the situation to a place of stability. Do you see how it's next to Judgment? It's about coming into stability, clarity of vision, and then you rest. While the Judgment is coming forward, just hang on in your place, not in a stubborn way, but your partner is literally hanging on, I think, to you into this world that you're trying to create because they know that there's justice and judgment coming forward, and they're just watching you. And I think they're in awe of you. They really love you a lot. They see the healing that's going on. They're wanting to blend with your energy for the purposes of healing. They are literally, for those of you that are in a love relationship, that's why this is here. Okay? My guides are saying, it's like that. They're bonding with you to help bring forward the temperance between the two of you, offering cups to each other because they know it's a sacred relationship. And they're joining you on your vision quest. What could be more fabulous than that? Okay? Hang on a sec. Let's see what else. Yeah. So I think there's communication. Their intention is becoming very clear, and they are speaking with you about it. They want to build something with you. They really do. Do you see? I think maybe you rocked their world a little bit. These things had to come forward. This judgment, this awakening about the situation, and they just kind of sat in their spot with you, knowing there was abundance. And I think they were contemplating for a while. But it's becoming clear to them, very clear, and it's partly because of what you're doing, beautiful Libra, and they're beginning to speak to you about their desire, about really blending with you and how it is that you have brought healing to them because they're watching you go through your cycle. Look what's next. All right. They're going to be speaking to you about this destiny. I think some of you, clearly soulmates, coming out of the light field to have this experience together for some reason in order to end a cycle, if you will, and bring things to rights. It's very interesting. So let's get one more. Okay, my guides say one more. Spirit, what is the message, please, for beautiful Libra? One more message. Please, for beautiful Libra. What is it that Libra needs to know about this situation that's going to help them? My guides just said, ride through the storm. So, yeah, there's some kind of storm, isn't that? And look at that. Ooh, I like that. Something about the storm that you're going through that, you're asking the universe for help. And this person shows up, and they help you move this situation forward, but they are moving forward in your... Did you see how Destiny, the star card, looks into the Chariot? They don't have any doubt. Some of you are bonded, some of you are married. Some of you, I think, are going to be sacred partners for a long time because you've come out of the light field. This person came straight at you when you came into this life. I think you came in together, some of you, and maybe you're just meeting up now. Look, there's the next card up the top of the deck, and I tried not to say it, but I think some of you are getting married. Okay? It's very sacred what's coming forward. So let's pick from the bag of runes. My guides are telling me to get something for your sweetie, so let's do that first. Spirit, what would you like to say to this person who's loving on this gorgeous Libra? What is it we need to look? That's the rune for wholeness. Straight up spiritual wholeness coming at you because this person, if you're the cross watcher, this person is transforming your life. You're healing each other. That's part of what this is about, okay? So beautiful Libra, my darlings, that is the torch. Whew, the fire of passion. the beauty of finding the way. So I'm going to put it there with the sacred goddess Elena. It is about opening. It's about the sacred torch. It's about bringing light into the situation. So you see how this comes through this way, and we see all this darkness, and then eventually the light comes forward. Because you're getting assistance from the sacred realm, the sacred grandmother. So some of you might really have a sacred grandmother who's on the other side. Talk to that person, because they're there to help you, very definitely. So, Libra, I love this for you, the Sacred Vision Quest. Bringing healing to those with whom you are threaded together from the sacred realm. That's why we're here. And I think because of the Scorpio new moon, you had the capacity to do it, and many of you are taking it on, so good for you. So Libra, thanks for being here. As always, I ask people, please click the like button. It takes a moment. It affects my channel in ways that are huge because of the algorithm. Check out the retreat information. All the links from me are below. Enjoy this energy. And it is, look at this. Look at how you're joined with your partner. This is really awesome. I really like it. So enjoy the effects of the Scorpio new moon. It's going to be going on for a while. Plummet to the depths of what it has to offer you, because we're coming into the days, as you know, of Pluto joining together with Saturn in Capricorn. So this is why this is coming, because it's the basis on which you can build the new structure that's meant to come forward. So all of us are cleaning and clearing and healing and going deep to root out whatever needs to be known. And you have a sacred partner helping you. And I love that, Libra. So thanks, gang. Let me know what's going on. I always love hearing all your news. And I'll look forward to being with you next week if possible. Thanks, everybody.